Hi, I'm Tim, 2 Echo 0 Tango Whiskey Golf. Welcome to the Radio Op channel, and today we're going to try and make things a bit shorter.
Wire everywhere, I've got.
50 watts, you make me fast. I come from the 300.
Hello there. Right, some high-tech wizardry. 2 Echo 0 Tango Whiskey Golf Portable.
Hi, welcome to the channel. Great to have you on board. If you want to watch future videos, don't forget to press subscribe, or even that little bell button to let you know when I've released one. Anyway, to today's business. Now, if you remember, about 2 weeks ago, we shortened the length of a 10-metre dipole from about 16 feet down to 11 foot 2, using 2 legs of 450 ohm ladder line, each measuring 5 foot 7 inches, with the ends shorted together, coming back down towards the ballon with one leg connected to the ballon. In other words, linear loading. Now, I wanted to see whether we could continue with that same practice, but with a longer dipole, which means an even bigger space saving. Knocking 5 feet off a 10-metre dipole is good, but imagine knocking 20 feet off a 40-metre dipole. Suddenly it becomes a really beneficial thing to do for those of us, of course, who struggle to fit that much wire into a garden or into a loft, for example. So, what did we do last time? Well, we managed to get a tune at 28.15 megahertz with 11 foot 2 inches. That represented a saving of around 33%. That's a third, really, isn't it, in terms of space. If we take the same principle to a 40-metre dipole, which is usually around 66 feet, then I wonder, can we actually make a resonant dipole on 40 metres with just 44 feet of wire? That's about two 22-foot legs. The aim was to try and get a tune at around 7.14 as our centre frequency, and then see how much bandwidth we've got under 2:1 SWR. And of course, this time we're going to get the thing on air and see if it works. And that's the big thing, isn't it? To see whether it actually radiates anything. So taking the previous example in mind then, what I did was to cut 2 legs of 450 ohm ladder line. I'll just show you very briefly the construction as it was, and then most importantly, let's see if the thing actually sings. Let's see if it works. And then we'll look back over how we can maybe do a similar thing for other bands. So it might give you an idea, if you need to save space, that maybe this could be an antenna idea you want to try. Anyway, let's have a look briefly at the construction, and then most importantly, let's see how well it did. Well, as you can see, I measured the ladder line out against a 7-metre pole. It was actually 6.8 metres long, so that was just about enough. There's the ends of the 450 ohm ladder line, and there they are twisted together. Very simple job just for testing. That's the original dipole centre, which lasted very well, the doublet centre. There's the dipole centre, the ballon with the 2 legs. And there she is, up in all her glory. One leg going to the right, one leg to the left, an inverted V, the middle 8 metres high, and the 2 ends about 4 metres high, made out of entirely 450 ohm ladder line. As you can see, the centre pole is a fiberglass pole mounted into a pipe, which is hammered into the ground, or put into a hole in the ground and sort of secured. And there's the coax coming down. So, let's just see how she tuned. Oh, before we do that, there's the end coming down a little bit there. And there's the SWR meter. As you can see, 7.079, we had a 1.9 SWR. The lowest SWR we achieved was 1.5 at around the 7.145 mark. There you go. And it only climbed up to about 1.6 as we got to the top end of the 40-metre band in the UK and Europe, which is 7.200.
My call is 2 Echo 0 Tango Whiskey Golf. That's Tango Whiskey Germany. And the location is West Sussex on the south coast, QSL.
Listen, Neil, 2 Echo 0 Tango Whiskey Golf. This is Mike 3, India, Bravo, Mexico, IBM Big Blue. And the name here is Charles, and I'm located in a town called Greenock. Golf Romeo Echo Echo November Oscar Charlie Kilo, and you're 5959. Good evening. I'll give you 2 reports in the next over there. There was someone tuning on your first call, so I couldn't hear you quite so well there, but go ahead, Tim.
Yeah, Roger, no problem. Your booming signal, you're plus 10 over 9 here. Lovely signal. Yeah, the name is Tim, Tango India Mike, location the south coast of England in West Sussex. Your 59 plus 10, working conditions 50 watts into a low linear loaded doublet. QSL?
yourself, Tim. Yeah, you're 5'8 to 5'9 here now. 5'8 to 5'9. Bye-bye, 44. QRZ, Tango, Mexico, 6 Victoria. Roger.
2 Echo 0 Tango Whiskey Germany.
Tango, Whiskey, Germany.
Thank you. 2 Echo 0 Tango Whiskey Germany.
2 Echo 0, Tango, Whiskey, Germany. Thank you very much. Very good morning. You are 5 and 9 in Papa.
Yeah, Papa Alpha 0 Oscar Kilo Charlie. Good morning. You are about a 5 and 5. 55 is your report, and the name this way is Tim Tango India Mike QSL.
QSL 5 and 9, 5 and 9. You're up to 5-7 now, and Q5 copy all the way. The antenna, it looks like it's doing a good job, so congrats and compliments.
So a decent weekend's testing. 33 contacts. The skip was short, but the enjoyment, well, that was a bit better. Well, that worked quite well, didn't it? It gave me around a 1,500 mile footprint in terms of ability to hit other stations on 40 metres. The band was really noisy on Saturday night because of static crashes, thanks to thunderstorms throughout Central Europe. A lot of operators were saying the same thing. So I managed to make a few contacts, mind. And on Sunday, it worked really well. Lots of short skip around up to Scotland, Northern Ireland, into France, Holland, and into Central Europe. So I really enjoyed it. Now, what's next? Well, what I'm going to do at the end of the video, I'll show you a caption with some suggested lengths for the dipole legs. If you did the same thing as this, i.e. you use 450 ohm ladder line, short the ends to make a linear loaded dipole. Different lengths for different bands, that is. My next bit of the linear loaded saga is to put a wire in between the two wires of the 450 ohm ladder line and see if I can possibly use that to maybe linear load even more and maybe, just maybe, get 80 meters to work in my small garden. Anyway, thanks for watching. If you like, share, subscribe. Be good to have you on board. This is 2E0TWG wishing you 73 and good luck with your antenna experiments too. Bye-bye.